Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel At Home with Chelle. So in today's video I'll be showing you 5 meals that you can make using only 5 ingredients. Not only do the meals that I'm showing you contain only 5 ingredients, they are also super easy to make. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you're new to my channel then hi, my name's Michelle and I'm mum to 2 girls and I upload videos every single week on things like cooking, lifestyle, motherhood, cleaning. So if that's the thing that you like, then I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel. If any of you already follow me on Instagram, I'll link my Instagram name down below, then you'll know that I'm always uploading recipes and different meal ideas. And this one has been really popular and highly requested on my Instagram. So I thought I'd make this video and share it with you all today. I'll leave the details and the quantities needed for all of the recipes that I mention in this video on my website athomewithchelle.com. So you can go on there and there'll be a printable version of each recipe as well. And if you do make any of these recipes, then I would love you to let me know which one you make, if you liked it, and also tag me as well. Right, let's get into the video. Tonight we've got an easy carbonara, so all you need to do with this is put some spaghetti on to boil away. Whilst the spaghetti is boiling, you want to get on with your bacon. I'm using bacon medallions because they're much lower in fat, so you just want to fry them in a tiny bit of fry light, and then once it's all done you want to get a cup of peas about 4 minutes before the end of the pasta is cooked. Throw the cup of peas into there, and then you just need to reserve about a cupful of the pasta sauce, and then you want to pour in 2 eggs, put the bacon back in, and then grate in 60 grams of parmesan, and that's it. Just season with salt and pepper, easy. Tonight we've got another super easy 5 ingredient meal, and what I really like about this one is that it only takes 10 minutes. So it's a spicy chorizo bake. All you'll need for this one is a chorizo ring. I like to use a spicy one because it gives it a bit of kick, 2 tins of tomatoes, a bunch of spring onions, some parmesan cheese and 2 eggs per person. You can serve that alone, or what I like to do is serve it with some bake in the oven rolls. First thing you need to do is take the skin off the chorizo and then cut it into small cubes. Fry the spring onions in a small bit of olive oil, then after a couple of minutes add in the chorizo. After another couple of minutes, mix in all the oil out of the chorizo in, pour 2 tins of tomatoes in, bring it to the boil and then reduce it down to a simmer. At this point you want to start to put your eggs in, so try and make a well in the tomatoes and place your eggs in. I normally do about 2 eggs per person, and then you want to sprinkle your parmesan cheese over the top. Once all the eggs are covered with the parmesan, you then want to turn the heat up to high and cover it either with a suitable lid, or what I normally do is just put a piece of tin foil over the top and leave that to cook for around 6 to 7 minutes. After about 6 minutes, so your egg should be completely cooked but still with a runny yolk, and then what I like to do is serve these in a bowl with some bread on the side just for dipping in, and it's super yummy. Tonight we've got another really easy 5 ingredient meal. So this one's a veggie one. It's a veggie pesto pasta. The 5 ingredients that you'll need for tonight's dinner is a head of broccoli, parmesan cheese, a jar of pesto, some sun-dried tomatoes and pasta of your choice. Just use whatever you've got lying around, any pasta will work fine. In addition to this, you'll just need a couple of store cupboard essentials, so you'll just need some olive oil and salt and pepper. First thing you want to do is to cut your broccoli and put this in a baking dish just with a little bit of olive oil and some salt and pepper, and bake that for around 20 minutes at gas mark 180. Then you want to put the pasta on to boil, which should take around 10 minutes. Once the pasta is cooked and strained, you'll then need to add in your chopped sun-dried tomatoes, around 4 tablespoons of pesto. Add in the parmesan cheese, give it all a really good stir, and then lastly add in the roasted broccoli. Then it's ready to serve. A super easy veggie 5-ingredient meal. It's Saturday night tonight and we always like to have something a bit kind of naughty on a Saturday. So what we're having is messy meatball buns tonight. I can't take the credit for this recipe because this one is one of Jamie Oliver's and we've had this probably about 5 times and it's definitely one of my favourite recipes ever. It's super easy to make and it is so tasty. What you do is basically kind of make meatballs and then put them in the buns, and then you've got like this really tomatoey, mozzarella-y sauce to dip them in with the brioche buns, and it is absolutely incredible. Here are the 5 ingredients that you'll need for this meal. So you'll need some brioche buns. I've got the seeded ones, but you can use whatever buns that you like. Half a jar of pesto. This is left over from one of the other meals that I made. A ball of mozzarella and some beef mince. So I normally buy a big one and then split it up. So you need around 400 grams of beef mince and then just some salt and pepper as well. To make your meatballs, all you need to do is put 4 teaspoons of pesto into the bowl with the meatballs. Add some salt and pepper, mix them up well and then begin to shape into small meatballs. I normally do around kind of 15 to 20 balls. Fry the meatballs on a medium to high heat for around 8 to 10 minutes until nicely browned. Then you want to add in the tinned tomatoes, plus a small bit of water. Bring to the boil and then simmer for around 5 to 10 minutes until the sauce starts to thicken. Once the sauce has thickened, you then want to place broken pieces of the mozzarella on top of the meatballs, put a lid or some kitchen foil on top and then leave this for around 5 minutes. And then it's ready to dish up. So here we have it, the finished result, and I can't wait to have this. So you dish up around 4 of the meatballs into the buns on the plate, and then any that you've got left over and the sauce you then put into an extra bowl, and then when you're eating you just basically dip your burger into the sauce and it is absolutely incredible. So you can see here I've served mine with wedges as well. If you want to see how I made the wedges, then I will put a quick video of how I've done that as well now. Peel and cut the potatoes into wedges, parboil for around 8 to 10 minutes, strain and then put into a baking dish with some olive oil. Sprinkle with the seasoning, which is made up of 1 tablespoon each of bouillon, paprika, oregano, salt and pepper. Bake in the oven at 200 degrees for around 40 minutes and there we are, wonderful wedges. It's Sunday today, and if you like to have a roast on a Sunday, I'm going to show you a roast with a bit of a difference. It's a roast tikka chicken. I can't wait for this. I've never tried this one before, so fingers crossed that it will turn out really nice and it'll be a bit of a cross between a curry and a roast, which, what better combination is there? What you will need for this is a whole chicken, some coriander for sprinkling on top, 800 grams of potatoes, a small head of broccoli, some tikka masala paste. I went into Tesco's and they didn't actually have any paste, but they did have these paste pots. So I'm just going to use these because you only need about 2 tablespoons. So hopefully one of these pots will do. And then from the store cupboard, you will also need some red wine vinegar, some extra virgin olive oil and salt and pepper. First thing you need to do is peel and chop your potatoes. I normally kind of put them into cubes, and then get your cauliflower ready, chop the coriander and then put this into a baking dish. So first of all you want to put in some olive oil, about a tablespoon of olive oil, a tablespoon of red wine vinegar, bit of salt and pepper, mix it all together and then put the potatoes, cauliflower and coriander back in the baking dish. Give it a good stir together and then you want to place the chicken on top of the potatoes and cauliflower and then start to pour the tikka masala paste on top of it. Once you pour it on top, you then want to kind of rub it into the skin, making sure that you get into every kind of nook and cranny. I would recommend wearing gloves for this. I didn't, and afterwards my fingers were covered in the tikka masala paste. It's then ready to go in the oven. So what you need to do here is actually place the chicken directly onto the shelves in the oven and then put the potatoes and cauliflower underneath to roast for about an hour. It's about an hour later and it should all be ready. Excuse the attire. I went for a quick HIIT workout whilst dinner was cooking. So I did stir it halfway through as well, but this is what it looks like. So then what you want to do is get your chicken, try and get it, and lay it, without spilling it everywhere like I have. Lay it back on here and then take it out the oven, and then you want to leave that to rest for about 5 minutes. So here it is, the finished product, and I've just eaten a bit and I have to say it is so yummy. So I've just served it with some carrots and some mange tout on the side just to add a bit of veg in, but if you just want to serve it with this, that's, yeah, it's more than enough. And then all you need to do is sprinkle the fresh coriander on afterwards, if you like it, that is. If you don't, then don't need to do that at all. And yeah, it's definitely one I would recommend. I don't know why, but it's the flavour from the chicken and all the juices has gone into all the potatoes and the cauliflower, and it's just incredible. Definitely one I would recommend. Really hope that you've enjoyed this video and it's given you some inspiration on how you can make really tasty and easy meals using just 5 ingredients. If you have, then don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye!